I believe this is all happening for a reason.
This is going to be a hour-long or so critical review of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. What's wrong with it? How they could improve it? Sadly, my cat can't be here for the entire review because he is currently watching a bird, and these filters don't always work, and he's hard to get an angle with or whatnot. But while he's here helping us and looking at the pretty birds, we're going to talk about what's wrong with this game, how we can improve this game, different aspects of this game, and why it looks like bad, who the company is, the story, who Pokemon's target audience is, and how this game is probably a reflection of what Pokemon Legends Arceus is going to look like. Is this thing on? So I would just love to say that I love supporting Nintendo. And I'll show you that. So this is my Amiibo collection. As you can see, I'm an avid collector. Here's my Nintendo Switch collection. And I've bought all these Pokemon games. Here's Brilliant Diamond. Here's Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Here's Pokemon Sword. Here's a more obscure one you might not have even heard of for the Switch. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red and Blue Rescue Team. Here's Pokemon Conquest that I had on the Nintendo DS. I love this game, by the way. Here's Pokemon White 2. Pokemon X. Pokemon Moon. What's X? Oh, that's Alpha Sapphire.
These user ratings are sad, but this is a symptom or a effect of all of the rush that went into this most recent cash grab. I mean, it just seems more and more that Nintendo is trying to shove as little thought or care into the newest Pokemon games. I will say that Pokemon Legends Arceus is separate from that, because it sure seems like it had a longer development cycle, which is good. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond feels lazy. I just got the first Oreburgh gym badge, right? And I've already had one glitch where on my left Joy-Con, you know, the one that moves, it was going up and left on the character screen, so I got, maybe that's called a soft lock, because I had to close the software twice, and you know, so I got stuck going in that direction, and that's really annoying. One other thing that really bugged me was it feels like it's holding your hand, and, you know, once again, it showed me how to catch Pokemon. It showed me, you know, I had to deliver a stupid package, you know, like, without even trying, my Pokemon, like, just demolished the first gym like that. Like, why to have a challenge do I need to limit myself as to what I can do to enjoy the game? Like, I'm recently playing Shin Megami Tensei 5, and that game is great. It has an easy difficulty if you want that. I'm currently on normal, but if I ever finish the game, I'm stuck right now on the werewolf boss, but like if I ever beat the game, I want to go back and do a hard run. Oh my god, it's going to be so much grinding, but I think it's going to be worth it. But like, you know, that game's like Pokemon, right? You have 3 team members that are demons, but, you know, this is crap, Nintendo. Like, you're not even trying. And it's sad that, like, your most lucrative franchise has fallen this far.
This is a good example of, like, there's no thought or very little animation. Yeah, I don't know. There's no challenge. It's just there's the experience share. It's stupid, and as you can see, all my Pokemon are already massively over leveled, but like my Magikarp, I don't understand, like it seems to be leveling up a lot slower than the rest of them. Maybe because I've never used it in battle, but I don't know. This just is emblematic of how low quality this remake was. Yeah. So as you can see, this came out before Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, about 2 months. And as you can see, it proved to be very prophetic. Keep your expectations for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl news next week low. Very, very low. They weren't kidding when they said BDSP will be very faithful remakes. Wait for Legends, because the game sucks. Oh my god, I'm like on the second badge, man, and like, God, I don't want to play this game. Like, I'm forcing myself to play the game, and it's like, like, I just got access to the underground, and like, I don't know how to mine or whatever, so, yeah. Okay, yes, this was a small sample size of 282 votes, but when it's these nerds speaking on or talking on like a online messaging board, you can tell most of these are going to be diehard fans. So let's go over what they consider some of the worst things in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. 10% was the chibi art style. 9% were too similar to Diamond and Pearl. I mean, I guess they just, they made them even easier because, you have the experience share and, you'd have to have an IQ of 5 to not be able to beat this game. Dex limited to 493. Is that more than what was in Sword and Shield? I don't know, but they said that's 12%. Even in the first game, I never quote caught them all, so I guess I don't really care about that. Use Diamond and Pacing's Pearl over Platinums. Maybe they're talking about the experience, sure, I don't know. Not enough Platinum elements in general. I don't think they really added much of anything. Forced experience share, I totally agree with that. Friendship mechanics, Yeah, so like if your Pokemon is enough of your friend, it's going to like be broken, blocking attacks, surviving hits that would have knocked it out, yada yada yada, full of glitches and soft locks. Okay, my two main complaints about that is, why does it take so long for this game to start up? And then the other one is, I had this weird glitch where, like where you're getting in the Poketech from the clowns, like my Joy-Con, like just decided to have me running like straight diagonal, and I got stuck between a building and the clown, so I had to restart my game twice. Changes to shiny hunting. I don't really care about shinies. And TMs break again. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can understand that, because they've had that forever now. I just love reading these on the Pokemon subreddit. Unpopular opinion. It sucks that he regrets buying it. I hate the game. It's almost a carbon copy of the original, and it's incredibly boring. I didn't have any fun playing it at all. They should have given it the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire treatment and freshened up the generation, but they did not. It's clear to me that this was nothing more than a cash grab. The power of friendship, it belongs in Yu-Gi-Oh! I should have lost to Cynthia, but my Pokemon loved me so much that I survived what would have been one-hit KOs. He even wanted to lose Pokemon. How could you deprive that poor man out of losing via a one-hit KO? Then he talks about all the glitches. Mass cloning of Pokemon and items, surfing through land, bad eggs. Am I a bad egg? Skipping trainer battles, jumping on bridges, soft locks, you name it, it's there. Oh my goodness, the game is awful. Not worth the $60. If you want to play something for nostalgia, play Platinum. If he could time travel, he would go back and slap himself for buying the game. He wishes he could return it, but Amazon does not accept used games for returns. And just for reference, you can buy Pokemon Platinum on Shamazon from dubious buyers for around $30. But yes, you do need a Nintendo DS, 2DS, 3DS, DSi. I've never seen one of those. Whatever. I would really recommend you just buy this other game instead. Okay, guys, for a measly $600 or $191 or $500, you can buy Pokemon Black or White 2, and you would have a heck of a experience instead. In that game, it is actually challenging, and you get to be a movie actor and save a person's cat, I think. That's in the game. So yeah, go spend $600. Gen 1 remakes, same style as the new gen that came out around that time, but new content. Gen 2, those Heart Gold and Soul Silver were really the best. Like, if you have a DS and, like, you own one of those games, like, go back and play it. It is so much better than this stupid game or Sword and Shield. Gen 3 remakes. I never beat him, so what's he say? Same style as the gen that came out around that time. New content, new post-game, new revamped towns. You can fly through the sky and control it. I do remember one thing about that. They closed the gambling mini game or whatever. Gen 4 remakes. Chibi mobile game style different from the new Gen 8 that came around that time. Little to no major changes besides a new underground area, which, yeah, the underground area isn't that great. I mean, unless you want to find overpowered Pokemon you can't find anywhere else in the world. So what happened? Nintendo let some other developers create this remake this time around. Why? So they could have more time to develop their new spin-off Legends of Arceus. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So, some company named Ilka. So, now we're going to get into who Ilka is. Ilka is a Japanese development studio. It was set up in 2010 as a video production company and grew to incorporate game development. It is known for 2 games outside of Pokemon. By the way, it made the Pokemon Home, which is everybody hates. So they made Pokemon Home, Project Tokyo Dolls, and the Idol Master, besides Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Apparently these games are highly rated. This one is a doll girl waifu simulator. Came out on PS4, Microsoft Windows, and Steam OS, and it was developed also by Namco. And another waifu simulator called Project Tokyo Dolls. It's a command RPG, and it came out on iOS. So yeah, it's made with Squeenix. Choose your waifu, I guess. Once again, it was very highly rated, which, okay. And it's available on iOS, I think. So these are the results I got when I searched it on the App Store. I don't think it exists anymore. So they added loot boxes, apparently. Okay, so the underground in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is also terrible. Well, it's complicated. Okay, so on one end, you can catch Pokemon that are a higher level than you yourself are with, like your current team. Like, it's also cool that the Pokemon are wandering around in the area. Why didn't they just make it like that for the whole game? I mean, they've been doing that for Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, and they also did for Sword and Shield in the wild area at least. The thing I don't like is, like, okay, you want to mine for the gemstones or whatever, you have that tiny dots on the map. There's tiny dots on the map, which are not the easiest thing to see. Like, there's no indication, there's no I think on the DS, since you had the 2 screens, you would like tap the bottom screen and it would like send out a signal or whatever to where the nearest points where you could, do the mining and whatnot. And it literally looks like they just ripped it straight from that game 15 years ago. Like, the screen looks like a 1-to-1 match. And I mean, maybe they could have added more or like given you more tools or something. I mean, the term faithful remake can only explain so much before you're just blatantly copying. Okay, so I guess I should also talk about the Pokemon contests. I mean, once again, they changed those again. Like, I guess my most favorite one was what they did in Generation 3, where it was like 4 rounds. Each Pokemon chose a move, and you perform that move each round. And then based on all the stats you had and by doing the eating the puffins or whatever. The more stars you got, you were gonna win, right? Whoever got the most won. This new one, you have like a sliding mini game where you have to time the button presses, and the better you time them, the more points you get.
I was going to say how they could improve the game, but it sucks, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day. Like, comment, and subscrizzle. Bro,